So it's a 72 years old male patient with he did a colonoscopy in January of this year after a fecal Oscar blood test positive, and that day they found 3 polyps around 10 millimeters that they resected with cold snare and was adenoma with low-grade dysplasia, and then they found and described polyp around 20 millimeters at the 65 centimeters that is, as I confirm now.
So what technique will you use?
So as you have low risk to deep submucosal invasion, we can resect piecemeal EMR.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I think I'll choose that option. So okay. I will inject.
Yeah.
My plan is to inject in the proximal side first because of the folds. And probably I can inject, and the lesion will come to me. We'll see.
Okay. So you're going to inject behind it on the oral side.
Yeah, oral side. Yeah.
So it's SMSA 3.
What do you think about that?
I'm thinking that probably, as it's not that big, I'll try to inject almost all the lesion and then resect everything and not lose the. I will try to inject here and resect. Start the right side and then the left side.
Okay.
Yeah. Out. Inject. Yeah. In. Needle out. Inject.
Injecting.
Yeah. In. No. Nice. Enough. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm just out in this part. It's enough. Yeah. I'll inject a little bit here and then we'll stop it. Okay. Needle out.
Needle out.
Inject.
Injecting.
Enough.
So watch out, this is a small piece, so it will cut if you close it too much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so I think it's off. What do we think about the margin? And let's see where you think you might want to take another piece if you do want to take another piece. That's how to do it. Is that relevant at all, do you think?
I don't think so.
No, I also don't think so. John, I think is removing those, but I'm tempted to leave it alone. Because probably it will bleed if it comes off. Mm-hmm. And what about the risk of bleeding here? And do we need to do something about that?
So we are in the transverse colon, so proximal to the splenic fracture, we did diathermia, probably, and it's a patient that does Eliquis. It's anticoagulant. I think will be better to close.
Because there's no homogeneous, nice blue layer to look at, right? Because it's mixed with white and yellow globules of fat, which I've looked like this. Which is why I said after you finish the resection field is fine. There's no deep mucosal injury. I personally wouldn't close it because there's no significant intraprocedural bleeding.
So I think you injected way too much at the start. And I think that if you hadn't injected so much, because you injected there, and then you started injecting in the front. Now, one of the golden rules that I learned from Michael Burke was inject only one piece and inject the piece the size of a snare. Anyway, after that, then we had the snare placements. And very, I like the fact that you did not accept this. So you did it, and then you see this slip, and you got snare wire on polyp. You didn't accept. So anyway, then we go for this last piece, and it was a challenge, wasn't it? But in the end, it was fine. And in the end, this was, it was fine until we got confused between me, you, and the nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we had one easy polyp in these days. I can't think of one, which was easy and straightforward and did all the things that